Let's rewind the clock a few thousand years, back to the ancient city-states of Mesopotamia, where the Babylonians gazed up at the same stars I see every night. Picture this. It's a warm evening on the dusty plains between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, and high atop a massive stepped temple, a ziggurat, a group of star watchers waits, eyes on the sky. No telescopes, no computers, just sharp eyesight, endless patience, and a healthy dose of curiosity. The Babylonians weren't just stargazers, they were meticulous record keepers. Imagine pressing your observations into a clay tablet, night after night, season after season. That's exactly what they did. The Venus tablet of Amisaduqa, for example, is basically a 21-year-long diary of Venus popping up and vanishing in the sky. That's dedication. But it wasn't just about looking up. The Babylonians wanted to predict the future, especially when it came to dramatic events like eclipses or the sudden appearance of planets side by side. So they started crunching numbers, literally. They developed a base 60 math system. Yeah, that's where we get 60 minutes in an hour and 360 degrees in a circle. It all goes back to them. Here's the really wild part. With nothing but naked eyes and heaps of clay tablets, they figured out cycles. By noticing patterns in the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, they could predict things like eclipses before they happened. Imagine the power of seeing a lunar eclipse and knowing it wasn't the end of the world. It was just part of the cosmic rhythm. Their observations weren't just for fun either. Kings would ask their astronomers for advice based on what was happening in the heavens. A bright planet, maybe a sign of victory in battle. An eclipse? Time to worry, unless you knew it was coming, of course. Now, here's the legacy part. The Babylonians' careful records and mathematical methods didn't stay locked in the ancient world. Greek philosophers and later Islamic scholars built on their work. The way we measure time, plot angles, and even keep astronomical records today? It's all thanks, in part, to these early sky watchers. So, next time you glance at your watch or see the hands sweep around a clock face, remember, you're following in the footsteps of Babylonian astronomers standing on a ziggurat, eyes full of stars. Not bad for a civilization that started writing on clay. Stay curious, and don't forget to look up. Like and comment. Subscribe for more interesting content.